Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi has said that he suspected from the very beginning that foreign forces were behind the rumours which forced thousands of people northeast to flee Karnataka and other states. Union Home Secretary R.K. Singh last night said that a bulk of hateful SMSs and clips which created panic among the people of the northeast have their origin in Pakistan. Meanwhile, Bangalore police yesterday arrested 3 more persons in connection with spreading hatred against the people of northeast. The situation in the Karnataka capital is normal, with very few people leaving for Assam in last 24 hours.
Fake profiles have been created to promote and circulate these pictures. Most of these fake profiles are being created on and around July, and on July 13th, and there is a proliferation of these fake profiles. That's what the report says, by the end of July. What pictures have mainly been used? Pictures have been used from Tibet and Thailand, and they have been morphed and circulated. Now, it's one point, interesting point that the report throws up. It's that not only people from Pakistan, but there are many Indians. There are people in Bombay, there are people in Delhi whose profiles have been found to have been deliberately and aggressively circulating these images. And finally, the government, as of now, has blocked about 70 websites. More are in the offing. This inquiry was only on the social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Those about the private chat rooms are still on, and we are hoping to know more about it.
Home Secretary R.K. Singh believes Intelligence Bureau and State Police have evidence to prove a Pakistan connection to the doctored photographs which incited Mumbai violence and the MMS which led to attacks in Pune and Bangalore.
A bulk of these messages and these clips have their origin in our western neighbor, in Pakistan.
Home Ministry has asked Google to provide the IP address and other details of the ID from where the doctored photographs were first put out. Government has also arrested one person who could lead to the source of the doctored MMS clips and SMSs.
Home Secretary R.K. Singh was candid enough to admit that Pakistan most probably will deny allegations of its involvement. Yet the ministry on its part is taking action by banning close to 100 websites for carrying objectionable materials and also assuring that the source of those doctored MMSs will soon be identified. Question is, will this assure the people from northeastern state enough to stop their exodus?
I had been suspecting from the very beginning that certain forces, they have been working outside the country and even inside the country is working against the interest of the country to destabilize the whole country. Same thing in case of Assam also. I have been suspecting all along, Assam being surrounded by the foreign countries. A lot of forces, they have been working together. But I didn't have a definite information, though I have got a lot of information. Information is a different thing, and having a definite evidence or substantive evidence I didn't have. But now I'm happy that R.K. Singh, that Home Secretary, their ministry could test out the best where from all these conspiracy has been heads or all this uploading, all these SMS, MMS, all. As a result of which there has been a lot of panics and disturbances everywhere.
I am not surprised that the Pakistan is doing something like this, because Pakistan has been conspiring against India since 1947. So I am not surprised. What is the most shocking and worrisome thing is that a section of Indians has agreed and become co-conspirators against their own country. So the main task is not identifying Pakistan, because Pakistan is already identified enemy and it has been working against India. The main task is to identify people who may have Indian passports but carry Pakistan in their hearts, and they wear Pakistani flags at the rally itself, and then obviously work in collaboration with ISI and Pakistani agents to destabilize India.
और उससे भी ज्यादा कि असम के चीफ मिनिस्टर ने कहा है कि he always suspected that there was a Pakistani hand behind it. You know, it's a chief minister, Congress chief minister of a state which has been affected who is making this statement. So, clearly it is an intelligence failure. Clearly it is a failure of Government of India being unable to prevent this Facebook or what is it called, social media attack on India. It was a social media aggression against India which was unleashed by Pakistan. And no less a person than the Home Secretary of the Government of India is saying this. Very serious matter.